Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Alan Burgos from the hashtag Walk with Lan channel. Welcome and welcome back to our channel. Guys, if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please do it so now so that you can be a part of this growing family. Officially, we are now 8,088 subscribers. Thank you so much guys. Ang swerte nito, no? Pag tayo ay umabot ng 8,888 subscribers. Thank you so much guys. God bless you all. So pag-usapan po natin ngayon ay yung kay kay Sara Duterte, no? Si Sara Duterte po ay ang ating pangalawang pangulo, dati pong mayor yan ng Davao City, naging vice mayor rin po yan ng Davao City. At si Vice President Sara Duterte ay outgoing education secretary ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, ngunit noong June 19, ito ay nag-resign sa kanyang kabinete. Okay? So taon-taon po umaattend po ito ng SONA ng ating Pangulo dahil nga naman katandem niya po ang Pangulong Bongbong Marcos mula pa noong tumakbo sila bilang presidente at pangalawang Pangulo ng Pilipinas. Nanalo po silang parehas, under po sila ng unit team. Okay? Kahapon po ay nagpa-interview siya, no? Tinanong siya kung aattend po ba siya sa SONA or State of the Nation address ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, no, sa July 22, no, 10 days from now, no, 10 days na lang po ay magsusona na ang Pangulo. Ngunit ang sabi niya po ay hindi siya a-attend at he is appointing herself as designated survivor. Okay, ano po ba yung designated survivor? Sa US po kasi ay pag uma-attend po ang presidente at vice president, no? Nandun po lahat no? Nandun po kasi lahat. Tama nga naman, no? Nandun nga po naman lahat, ang presidente, vice president, Senate President, Speaker of the House, nandun po doon sa State of the Nation address. Doon din po sa US, nagkakaroon po ganyan no? Union address, kumbaga. Now, doon sa US, meron pong isang senior cabinet member. O yan, senior cabinet member or advisor, yung pinaka-senior po na it can be able to handle the affairs of the government if in case may mangyari doon sa isang event na yon. Napakalaki yung event na yon, no? So, ano nga po to, sumipat po yung term na designated survivor nung doon sa Netflix, kumbaga. Ako din po yan, tuwan-tuwa din po ako diyan sa show na yan, yung designated survivor na yan. Okay? Pero ngayon, wala na po yata yung designated survivor na yan, no? Okay. Pagkatapos po noon ay talagang ayun po, no? So siya po nung namatay yung presidente, vice presidente doon, siya po yung designated survivor, no? Yan. Until such time na siya, no? Magpa-elect siya or magkaroon ng election. Di ba nakita na ba natin yung presidente ay na-elect siya doon, no? Yung designated survivor, naging presidente siya, kumbaga, no? Now, ang tingnan natin, no? Tingnan natin guys yung mga natin, no? Yung mga sinasabi nung natin, no? Mga bali-balita, no? Paghuntahan natin guys, no? Ayan, so doon sa SONA Day, no? Dinidesignate na ina-appoint na niya ang sarili niya, no, si Sara Duterte, no, bilang designated survivor, no. Now, napag-usapan na rin po natin dito sa ating programa na yung mga dating Vice President at si Vice President Sara Duterte ay hindi po pupunta, no. So, yun, nagitama na naman po tayo, no. Talagang sa July 22, no, talagang biro-biruan lang naman yon, yung designated survivor na yon. Talagang baka ang problema niya, no, baka biglang may mangyari nga doon, no, sa na yon, no, may naging problema si Bongbong Marcos, automatic naman po talaga ang magiging designated president, no, talagang manunumpa na agad-agad ay si Vice President Sara Duterte. Kahit wala po tayong designated survivor, according sa ating constitution ay si Sara Duterte po ang magiging presidente ng Pilipinas if in case, no, may mangyari sa Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Pero kita niyo naman, ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, no, napaka-healthy niya, no? Yan. Ito ay sinabi ni Vice President Sara Duterte during the during the chance interview diyan sa Davao City. No? So ina-appoint daw niya ang sarili niya, no, bilang designated survivor, no. Talagang unti-unti na lang din nagko-comment ito ang Vice President kasi in the last few days hindi po natin nakikinitian at naririnig, no, sa kanya mga comments siya, no. So nag-quit po siya noong June 19 bilang NTF-EL Vice Chairperson at Education Secretary. So yung mga appointment na ito ay hanggang July 19, no. So alam nyo guys, sa United States, designated survivor, ito yung top government official, katulad na nasabi natin, in the presidential line of succession who is kept distance from others during a gathering such as the State of the Union address to ensure that someone can take over the presidency in a mass casualty event. No? Hindi ko alam, no? But it is the premise to hit the 2016 drama series and political thriller Designated Survivor, which follows the story of U.S. Housing Secretary played by Kiefer Sutherland, who becomes president after devastating explosion at the U.S. Capitol on the night of the State of the Union address. Nako po, no? Nako, as the Vice President, no, Duterte is Marcos' direct successor in the constitutional line of succession, followed by the Senate President and House Speaker. Pero naman po tayong succession, no? Wala naman tayo, but there is currently no Philippine law on designated survivors. Pero maganda yan, ha? In 2019, Senator Panfilo Lacson filed a bill centered on this successor to ensure continuity and stability in government operations in case of a terrorist attack, major disaster, or other circumstances that would render the sitting president and all other successors incapacitated. Siyempre, di ba, minsan may mga event na sama-sama itong mga to na uma-attend, such as yung presidente, vice president, sino pa ngayon? Senate President, Speaker of the House, Chief Justice, no? Paano kung kunwari may mangyari nga, no? So, under Lacson's proposal, the most senior senator, the most senior House representative, and a cabinet member chosen by the president will succeed the chief executive in case of his or her death or permanent disability. Parang self-serving, no? So, not in good taste. Some House members were not amused by Duterte's jokes. Given current political tension, such a joke is not a good taste because the security of the President of the Philippines is not a joking or laughing matter. Great care is taken to ensure the security of the President, especially during the SONA. Siyempre naman, Joel Chua, no? Ito, representative ito ng Quiapo. With her statement, it seems Vice President Duterte wants to become the President. ano, ikaw talaga, Representative Chua, ano pa nga ba? Di ba? Ano pa nga ba? Diba? Hindi po ba dapat maging presidente rin si Vice President Sara Duterte? Considering naging Vice President siya ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Kahit ikaw, Joel Chua, no? Kung ikaw ay magiging Vice President, no? But I doubt kung mangyayari yun, ay ikaw naman talaga ay magiging Pangulo din. Something like that. Yun yung inaasam mo. Yan po yung hindi po ipokrito si Vice President Jojo Binay dati, no. Sinabi niya, lahat ng naging vice presidente gustong maging presidente. Nako po, totoo naman 'yon, di ba? Ayun. So, ang problema nito, by eliminating President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. as well as the majority of national officials, it is reminiscent of her father's jokes cum threat that resulted in the killing of thousands in his fake drug war. Yan, sabi ni Castro. Ito si Castro tatakbo po bilang senador ito, ngunit sasabihin ko po sa inyo, hindi po yan mananalo, matatalo po yan. Yan. Si Speaker Martin Romualdez naman was silent on Duterte's joke but had to say about her decision not to attend the SONA. Naku po, si Speaker Martin Romualdez nagbabalak na tumakbo bilang presidente, ngunit sasabihin na natin as early as now, matatalo po yan. Okay? So every public official has the prerogative to decide of their attendance at significant events. The SONA is a crucial moment for unity and collaboration among our nation's leaders, he said. Our constituents deserve to see their leaders united and focus on collective bargaining. Na ay collective good. Tama na din naman po yan. Okay? Sige po. Hanggang dito na lang po mga kaibigan ko, ha. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe sa ating channel, mag-subscribe ka naman so that we can be able to maintain and sustain this channel. Thank you so much guys. God bless you all.